Hey guys, 828 Find Adventure here. I am driving a 2016 Subaru Legacy. It has the eyesight and all those gizmos. But what it didn't have before, but what it has now, is a 2-inch LP Aventure. I thought it was Adventure, but it's spelled Aventure lift kit. It's a complete lift kit. Has 4 spacers that go above the struts. It has spacers above the other suspension components. It is a true 2-inch lift. And man, this thing drives great. It is just, you know, it handles the same as it did before, even though it's up higher. I can pull up in a parking space to a curb and not scrape the bottom of my bumper. I can pull into places that have a dip or a hill that goes up into a shopping center, and I can pull in at, you know, spirited style of driving and not rub my front bumper or scrape it. This happens a lot of those Camrys and different vehicles like that. This Subaru Legacy sat really low. I mean, it was the wheel, the tire, it has 18-inch wheels with a 225, 55, 18 tire. And I believe it was 55, or maybe it's a 50. Anyways, it was a low profile tire, but they still sat really tucked up in the fender. And it sat really low. You put passengers in here or anything in the trunk, and it's just really low and irritating. So I was like, well, you know, we don't really use this vehicle for sporty driving or anything like that. So I was like, why don't I just lift it up? Now I have a winter set of wheels and tires I put on. I have a couple of, I have a set of Focal 17-inch wheels and some, and they're 17s. And I run a 225, what have I got on there now? 55 tire, the 225, 55 or 60 or something like that. Anyways, it's a Michelin X-Ice, and I'm going to put a taller tire on them. And then I'll get an extra inch of lift on this Legacy, which will be awesome. So those are my plans. The vehicle so far drives great. I don't think I'll be taking it off-roading. I might be taking it, oh, let's see, you know, maybe some gravel roads, something like that. The 17-inch tire, because of the sidewall height, rides so much smoother on these Legacies. I'm riding a really nice Michelin all-weather tire on here now, but they are, you know, depending on your pavement that you're on, if you're on some old asphalt, or on the highway, they can get a little loud. If you're on new asphalt, they're super quiet. And of course, they wear even, and they give great traction in the rain, and they're very safe tires. They're Michelins. But they are a little noisy if you have a rough pavement near your house. And that's probably because it's just such a small tire, such a small sidewall. But I'm hoping the new taller sidewall on the 17s, I'm going with a 225 65 17. That is a OEM size for a Subaru Outback of the same year. So I should have no problems with alignment and keeping it within specs and stopping distance and rubbing or any of that stuff. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I'll show you a few pictures here. I tried to get some videos of the suspension and what they did, but on a Subaru, it's so tucked up in there, you can barely see it, you know? So that's a good thing too, especially if you're gonna sell the vehicle. So anyways, let's go drive this thing around and see how it does. Okay guys, what do I have here? What is that? LP Adventure? This can't be for the Tundra. What do you think it's for? Well, let's check it out. Let's see what this little goodie is right here. So the first thing we got here is a jack extension. This is an extension for the scissor jack that Jacks up the Subaru. It's made of, looks like stainless steel. And this is very well made. Gotta have that if you're gonna lift your car. You've gotta have an extension for your jack, or you're gonna be stuck on the side of the road looking for rocks to put under it. All right, so there's a jack extension. But what the heck is this? LP Adventure lift. Most people don't lift a Subaru Legacy, but it sits so low that if you pull up in a parking space or in a parking lot to a curb, you're gonna grind that front spoiler. Let's see what's in the box here. Again, this is the LP Adventure 2-inch lift kit. Wow, look at this. So here's some spacers right here. I don't know if you can see those. I got some long exhaust hangers. Looks like I've got 4 of those. And here's my spacers. Check those out. That's the 2, looks like the rear. And I've got the 2 front right here. And that's pretty cool. Got some giant bolts here. I'm gonna grab those stickers. This jack extender is really nice. Welded, really nice. Very strong. More spacers here. These are really well made, machined really good. Exhaust hangers. These give you an extension on that. All necessary hardware. This is probably for the brake line extension. Here's the hardware. 4 long bolts. Here's your spacers. These look similar to the ones that come on trucks. Pretty cool. These are for the rear. Very well made, powder coated. You can see the LP Adventures logo. Very nice. Very nice. Can't wait to get this on. I'm going to have this installed at Asheville Vehicle Outfitters. And they're going to get it aligned and have it ready for me. Made an appointment. Should take about 24-hour turnaround. And should be good to go. Okay, so how about some measurements? At the wheel tub, from the ground to where the wheel tub, the fender, was 27.5 inches. After the lift, I got 29.5 inches. That's 2 inches, like just purely 2 inches of lift right there. On the rocker panels, I went from 7.5 to 9.5. I measured all the way around and I got a constant 2 inches all the way around. Okay, so let's take this thing for a drive now. We're just gonna spin it through this parking lot. And we're gonna see where we can go here. Now this vehicle handles great. Even, you know, it handled great before. It handles the same, you know, even with this kit on here. The alignment all checked out. Everything drives straight. You know, some of the things I have, you know, planned for this. One, I need to get the windows tinted. It is just, the Subaru has such great windows and big windows that even if you have an Outback or a Legacy or an Impreza, you're gonna cook in the sun. You gotta get those windows tinted. A safe tint that so you can see at night or in the rain. See how this goes? Oh yeah. I mean, it just handles great. I mean, this is just fantastic. Okay, so after you get this lift installed, you will notice that at around 15 to 20 miles an hour on acceleration from a stop, say you're turning right, left, going straight, you will feel a slight vibration. It goes away. This vibration is caused by the CVT transmission. So, what you need to get is an anti-wobble. It's like an insert or bushing that fills the gap where you just lifted all the suspension and everything. So it's like a rubber or some type of rubber plastic type insert that goes in there. I will put a link with the other links under the video in the description for this anti-wobble device. It's for Outbacks or Legacies or Crosstracks, for all of them. I wish it was included with the lift, but you have to get it through somebody else. But you need to go ahead and order it when you order the lift, so when they are installing the lift, they can go ahead and install this bushing. Well guys, I'm back in the Tundra for the rest of this video on the Subaru. I just wanted to share with you what I've done to the Subaru so far. I've added the LP Aventure 2-inch lift kit. You can get this for the Outback and the Crosstrack and Imprezas. I put it on a Legacy to raise it up. It does not change the gas mileage or the ride quality or the performance or anything like that. You will only change that stuff if you go with a real heavy tire. So say you put a E-Class tire that weighs 15, 20 pounds more than a standard tire on your vehicle. Well, that's rotational weight, I believe is what they call it. And that is what puts a strain on your engine and causes it to burn more fuel to move forward. Anyways, I think I explained that correctly. So anyways, I'm gonna stick with the OE Subaru Outback size tire on the Legacy, and that should change nothing. It'll be within spec of the Outback when it comes to gas mileage and any of that stuff and performance. I do have the 2.5 liter in that Legacy. It's a pretty, you know, it's a, I'm not gonna say lightweight car, but it's not heavy. The performance will be fine when I go with those tires, you know, like again, keep them inflated properly and the tires will be just fine. I did notice, you know, after installation, I had a slight vibration. Now, my wife did not notice it, but I did, and that vibration happens around 15 to 18 miles an hour, and then it goes away and you don't notice it. I did some research, found out that there is a fix for that. It's just a bushing in the transmission mount of the CVT transmission. So I got that. It's like 50 bucks. I'm gonna have it installed. I don't think I can do it myself, or I don't. Let's just say I can turn wrenches, but I don't want to attempt it myself. So from there, so once that's in, that should take care of the problem. Seems to fix it on all of them, from what I've read. And I will do another video on that after it's installed, but I think that'll be a fix. And, you know, but other than that, it's really not noticeable. You know, you only notice it if you're real OCD about your vehicles like I am. So anyways, you know, I'm putting links to all of this under the video in the description. Check those out, and check out any of my other links. I'd really appreciate it. Please comment below on what you think about this. If you think I'm crazy, or if I should have traded it in on an Outback. But I will tell you, I asked the wife and she said no. So I just decided to work with what I had, and you know, it's gonna be unique. So anyways, I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned, there'll be a bunch more videos on the Subaru and there will be some more Tundra videos. So, with all that said, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I will see you next time. See ya!